These always make me dizzy. I'm like looking straight at the screen as soon as this background thingy comes up, as soon as the window swap screen comes up and they're showing it out of a moving vehicle. Anyway, hello, 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 and welcome to another code fun-ish. I'm gonna get off this screen. That was too much. I am One Lion, and today is Community Day on our channel. Today is Friday. It's already Friday. Holy cow. I have so much to do today. We're definitely not going to do the full 2 hours, but I still wanted to show up and invite anyone that from our community that has any topics that they feel like sharing um, to go ahead and share it and hop into voice channel, or we can have a discussion through chat, through Twitch chat, and yeah, any fun, any things, any. You know what I'm gonna figure out today while I'm waiting for anyone that might have any topics. I am gonna figure out how to set up our scene so that we can have chat somewhere in here. I just have a feeling that no matter where I put it, it's gonna be in the way of something. So like one thing that I could try doing is setting it up so that the desktop screen, which is that including this bottom marquee. What do I have selected right now? The Discord voice overlay. Is that what was selected? That's what I had selected. I'm gonna lock that so I can't pick it. What is chat stream? Chat stream is a window. Properties. Is it this window? Nope. That is just Discord. Is it none of those? Okay. So none of those. Let's get rid of that. Lock it. I don't have my watermark on. So that one's getting locked. For ending time. Oh, I have a countdown timer if I... Ooh, we might use that one today. Actually, I'm going to put a countdown timer for today, which is 2022 11/18. I'm going to end no later than 11:30 because I have way too much. Way too much. Need to get rid of this little top little bit. Let me create a new group. Group for ending time countdown. We'll put you inside of this group. And then we'll maybe add some text somewhere. I'm never, oh yeah, I guess I will use hours on occasion. So let's add a new text. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to really have this on the screen, I guess. Give it a similar, somewhere like there. Put you inside of the group. Grab the group. Move the group somewhere like here. Yeah, that's terrible. We could put, well, yeah, I guess the other thing that I'm trying to get to. So for now, that's gonna be there, but I'll style it because front end development. I will style it in a minute so that it has a transparent image or translucent image. No footer message at the moment. We'll go ahead and lock you. These are my cameras. I'll lock you because I don't really ever move those. No, I like that picture a lot. Oh, hi. I do move this around sometimes, but my water message. Quick break, or whatever you want to call it. Publishing screen, top lock, other people, other people. Oh, right, the marquee. Got it. So I need that to stay unlocked. And then here's my scrolling text, which also needs to stay unlocked because there are times that I change the text and I need to resize it and stuff. Okay. Cool. So display screen though, why isn't it actually oh, because you are locked. If I make the display screen something like this, dang, what does that actually look like on stream? Is that tiny? It's not that tiny. All right. I'm gonna have that really big so that I can monitor it. I see Deflex is having a healthy conversation with live coding. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that we need to fill in the extra space behind. So one thing that I can do is use my input or image ending ending camera background. Maybe just blank splash. Okay, that is massive. All right, we need to move that all the way to the bottom. Make sure everyone is collapsed so I don't accidentally drop it somewhere I don't intend to. Scrolly. I would have done this off stream, but I don't really have time. Okay, so let's see if we can size that a little bit better, or maybe just position it somewhere so that it's better. No, I think sizing. Give me space. Scrolly. Make it smaller. Which way do you collapse? Right way. Ugh, that's a little busy. That's a little busy much. No, because I need that on top of everything. Can I just use fuzzy back on this? New group. At the group. Behind everything is the name of the group. Good job. Good job. Go back here. Hello, Dukasoft. Hello World is going to end in 50 minutes. Gomenasai. So I mentioned before that we have this, what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to eat chocolate syrup for dinner from now on. No, that's not what I was trying to say. What am I trying to say? We are going to Coffee. We're going to coffee. Fuck. We're going to do something. I can't brain right now. There are so many things going on. This is super duper hard. No, I don't want that to scale. I can't word, I can't brain, I can't anything right now. Okay, that goes there. We're going to deploy our production app on December 5th. That is when we plan on having our release for the 2.0 version of the app. And I'm essentially the one that everyone is relying on to finish the integration, get all of the UI cleanup done, make sure that all of the tests and all of the functionality pass. And we needed to get something out to cybersecurity on Wednesday, which meant having an as close to production ready application as possible. So I was working on that, and then there was this interesting situation that occurred with the pull request and updating some stuff in a related library that totally broke my dev branch because I was trying to stay in line with current master. Sorry for saying master, but that is the name of our primary branch. So I was trying to stay in line with master so that no matter what, come on, go down a little. No matter what, I would have the ability to do a PR as soon as possible because I wouldn't need to worry about merge conflicts because I switched personally, like our team did not do this. I personally switched to a Git flow where I have one working dev branch that looks like this. This is a dev branch that will stay my permanent dev branch that will never get deleted. And anytime that I am going to do any work, any dev work, whether it's a feature, a hotfix, or whatever, I'm going to branch off of that dev branch, which I'm keeping up to date with master. Yes, the master. So anytime anytime I see a PR that was committed to master or merged into master, I pull that and do a PR from master into that dev branch. And if needed, then I also take that dev branch and merge it into my feature if I know that I'm going to need to work around any issues that might arise because of that change, just like this most recent one. So essentially, everything is ready so that when I'm done with my work or when they need the latest version, I can just merge from my current branch or merge from my trunk, my base branch into master. And the problem is that any merges or any PRs to master still need to go through the CI checks. So it does testing, it does or building testing, and all of the integration stuff that you would expect in the CI. But the other problem is that it also, part of the CI pipeline is to create and sign the install files. And I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Shouldn't our CI, and this is probably a topic for today if anyone wants to talk about this, and I know that we've recently talked about branch strategies and stuff, but this is more along the lines of what exactly should a CI pipeline include? And I'm asking for opinions, I'm asking for knowledge. So not just opinions, but also people that are knowledgeable about what it really should have in it. Why isn't this cooperating with me? Update. My dog ran away with my branch. So the CI pipeline that we have, like I said, does the build, does the tests. It does the oh yeah, and then it generates the artifacts, and then it publishes those artifacts from the build. At that point, that's where I think the CI pipeline is finished, especially the CI pipeline that is the gate for our PRs. That means that whatever changes I made in my branch are going to work with master. That's what that means. And so when that finishes, I should be able to merge my PR after review. Then after merging the PR, maybe it'll rerun the CI just in case, but it should just be able to use the most recent artifacts published by the branch that is being merged into the PR, and then do all of the create the installs, sign the installs, publish those artifacts. And that's where, yeah, I would love to, like, I brought this up to them and they're like, well, if you could figure out how to do that. And I'm like, I can, but I just don't have the time to. I am super duper busy trying to get our current release done. Okay, does that look good? That looks good enough. What over here? Oh, a little off. Blech. Oh wait. Good grief. Scooch. Scooch all the way. Now that's too far. Whatever. It's good enough. That's going to be good enough for us there. What does it look like when I have my start menu open? Actually, I don't mind having this thing scooched it over so that we can see the actual time and date. Maybe just a little more. For whenever I scooch out of the way and my start menu happens to be expanded. Or my taskbar. I said start menu. I know the right technical terms. Yeah, that's good. Okay. What? So yeah, so there was another thing that happened. As you guys know, I've been getting pulled into a lot of meetings that I'm just like, no. They keep asking me, voluntelling me to help out with interviews, which, it's cool and all because I used to work HR, but I no longer work HR. So, not cool, you know? Okay, unlock these. Now we can scooch this over. Grab this. Not cool. So anyway, that's it for me. That's my intro. I'm gonna call it intro rant. That's what I'm doing with Community Day for myself. But more on you guys. Um, Progtesting was talking about eating barbecue chicken tenders today. That sounds amazing. With sweet potatoes and garlic butter. Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Love sweet potatoes. I don't know where to put this. Oh, and I guess that means that I need to move down. How do I move down? Does anyone know how to move me down? Cameras. Scooch. Whoa! I fell. I fell fast. Okay. Relock cameras. And now I need to figure, oh, and now I want to move the Discord voice overlay. How do I tell the Discord voice overlay that I want it to appear in the top right? You know, now that we're rearranging everything, how about instead I reflip my camera so that my shirt is always doing the right way. This is going to be really weird for me. It's going to be hard to get used to. I'm going to show up on the other side of the screen, I think. Yeah, because I'll want to look. We'll see how it works. I'll switch it back if it doesn't end up working. So I need to go, oops. I need this entire This makes me dizzy. This makes me so dizzy. Okay, so that goes over there. And we magic. I will check it out in 2 more 20 seconds. Just flipping myself over. How do I get you to lock on the bottom? Look, Ma, my shirt is actually facing the right way. Okay, so that puts me over here. Does this make me look thinner? Okay, big head mode. Scoot. Is this actually the display screen? It is. Scooch the display screen, the other people text, and the display screen, other people text, and scrolling text to this side of the screen. Okay, does this look like I'm looking at the screen? Yeah, okay, good. I'm standing, of course I can move. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat before I continue on with this weird stuff that I'm trying to do. And I guess that means that I can move this fully over now. Don't show the time and taskbar stuff. Whatever. Looks good. Okay, so chat. Dukasoft was like, to do stuff. I love that. And yes, master. It's so weird that we still use master. I mean, I guess it'd be really, really hard to rename main or something because we have all of our files in actual GitHub Enterprise repos. And we have our pipelines in Azure DevOps that knows how to pull from GitHub, but it's not like our Azure pipelines are using the Git repository Git version control plugin. Idak on, fuck on. It's like programming terms for enabling certain feature flags. Progtesting said, I've been dealing with SVGs in Blazor. Check this out. So here's Playground that he linked us. See what this thing actually looks like on our screen. It's really difficult for me to know because I have the screen I have the quality of the stream turned to the lowest setting, so I don't really know if the text is actually fuzzy or if it's just because I have the quality all the way down. Yeah, text looks good on full screen at least. Okay, so he is showing us, the snippet hasn't compiled yet, so we need to compile and run. Smashel bashel. Life is one big blur for me, says Deflex. Anyway, hi Deflex. Is live coding actually helping out, or is there something that you want to discuss with the stuff you put in Discord? Switch theme. Awesome. Okay, so you are able to target the SVG and style it based off of whether your theme is light or dark, or I guess It's just a flag turning light or dark on. And it's because you wrote your SVG such that you are using fill where though? So like one thing that you could consider while you're doing this is you can put class circle style or whatever you want to call it. Or you can just target circle directly. But you could put class in there. So let's say you wanted to change the stroke color. Then I would take stroke out of there. And then put stroke green, but stroke dark theme. If it's dark, then it's red, otherwise it's green. That's not actually working. Oh, you can't use SAS. I was using SAS syntax. SVG circle. Oop, not circle. Circle style. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. I am completely somewhere else right now. I've just completely forgotten how to life. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's because I'm on the other side of the screen. Exactly. But yeah, the reason that I'm showing this is because let's say that you actually did use multiple elements. Like I'm not good at SVG at all, but let's say that you wanted a rect, I guess. I don't know. What does rect have? A width of, let's say, 80. Oops. Again, I'm just guessing here. I really don't know how this is supposed to be written. Of 80 x 20 or 10 y 10 stroke, and you could also control the stroke width using CSS, but let's just put it at 2, and we'll give it a class of rect style. No, that's not how you do this. You're about to make the same mistake. SVG rect style, and then we'll make a stroke. So whichever thing you're choosing, whether you are using stroke or fill or both, then you can control it this way. And we'll just make these the opposite. Actually, we'll make them blue and actually the other way, yellow and blue. Okay, if I wrote it correctly, which I doubt I did, we should see a rectangle. Oh, no fill. Fill none. Okay, we see a square that in light mode is blue and in dark mode is yellow. So you can color different parts of your SVG as you see fit. You can even include those styles directly in your SVG. Just tons and tons of stuff that you could do. So this is exactly how I am doing icons in my app. If I want to recolor them, then I find out where all of my .svg files are. Once it's saved, I find out where all of my SVG styles are, and I read the actual contents of the .svg and print that out as a markup string. So I do, well, I have an icon component, but I would print out markup string SVG code is what I get back. Then I can style them using CSS for my entire app. And then instead of using actual CSS values, then I use stuff that's more like, whoops, this still needs to be in quotes, var dark theme rect border, something like that. I use CSS variables, and then I control those CSS variables from my theme switcher. So many good things to do, so many fun things that I learned over the course of the project that I'm working on. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I keep hitting save. Is that good enough for it to create a new link? Yeah, so then the hard one are the ones where you are using, I'm assuming this is using an image tag. So if we looked at what this renders as, it's an image tag with an SVG, or the CSS for it is, oh no, it's the actual SVG. You get the full SVG, so you can target path if you wanted to. Yeah, if you're using an image tag, then you have a problem. However, if you're using an image tag, which, let's just find an SVG somewhere. Let's do disk icon with a K, because I want the floppy disk icon SVG, not the round disk. Are you an SVG? That's a PNG. I want something that's going to print out on the screen as an SVG. Yeah, and that's an inline SVG too. You can see it all over the place. Inline SVGs are how a lot of people approach what they do in order to be able to style and color the SVGs. Instead of, like, what my team was wanting me to do was create an icon that is a PNG that is the right size, like 3 different sizes, that needs to fit exactly where it's supposed to fit on the screen in the different colors for it. And it's like, huh? No, no thanks. Not it. Not what I want to do. Thanks for the offer though, but no. So anyway, I still need an image SVG. Can we turn? Yeah, I just need an SVG. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. SVGs are intended for this purpose. Scalable vector graphics. You know? Yeah, start making websites with only SVG. There are a bunch out there and they're so cool. They do SVG where you can control the actual progress of the stroked line. So pretty much you have one line that is filling the path and then the full path that's just transparent. And you're just having your stroke follow the path and then it looks like an animation. Like, especially as you scroll, those are really cool. I like them. I just need something that's going to give us image equals image source equals something .svg. Images, types. Someone's got to be an SVG. Oh no, we don't give you straight SVGs. You have to click a download link in order to get a SVG. PNG. Someone just give me a link to their SVG. Anyway, point is, if you have, we'll just use a PNG. If you have, no, image address. Yes, I'm on it, master. An image source. And just imagine that this was an SVG because it's going to be treated the same. Class equals change my color. And I'm going to have to look this one up because I don't know what the actual syntax is off the top of my head. So let's say that we have a dot change my color rule that the only thing that it does is in dark mode we invert, and that's it. So we do filter invert dark theme 1 0. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It did, I think. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, it must, because this is changing from green to purple. So you can still affect the color of the PNG by using filters and by using various CSS tools, but that's affecting the entire image. So that is also another approach. And there are web tools that allow you to, yeah, IcoMoon is definitely a thing. I didn't want to use IcoMoon when creating. I wanted to turn all of my SVGs into image fonts so that I could style them on the fly and just use it like Font Awesome or Glyph Icons or any of them. But IcoMoon makes you upload the images to their server or to their web app, and then they do the processing on their server and then send you back the results. These are proprietary icons that come from an asset store that is internal to the company, the client that I'm working with. So I didn't want to put them out there on the internet. Amin is here. Hello, Amin. Ooh, saying a lot, but not really doing a lot. Yeah, anyway, point is you could see the different ways to manipulate even an image color. So even if your SVG happened to be used in an image tag, if you're gonna color the whole thing, then you can use filter. But the trouble with filter is that it's really, really hard for me to picture how to rotate the color wheel or apply the right hue, saturation, and all of that stuff to achieve the color shift from what it is to what I want it to be. It's like, yeah. Anyway, so there's that. And hello, Jeeper. Jeeper. All right. What else do we got? I need to I need this thing to be better. Why do you suck so much? Why are you such crap? All right. That was the wrong one. Give me this thing. He says, for like 10 minutes, what? For like 10 minutes, what? Why is it not moving? Scrolling text. I want to make you just a little bit wider. And I want to make sure that the bottom is at the bottom of this thing. Yes. Like that. Are we good? All right. Cool. Good. Okay. Incredible. Uh, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be able to have the chat displayed on the stream so you can see the delay between when you chatted and when it actually shows up for me. Which is, how do we do that? So I've never actually tried to put OBS Twitch chat overlay or something. There's an all widgets. Is this inside of is this inside of Twitch? Oh, Streamlabs. I'm not using Streamlabs, guys. I am using regular OBS. I mean, I would assume that it's pretty much the same on both, but launch OBS, open your channel through your browser, pop out chat, get it in a separate window. Oh, so you really do just use the and I should, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think I want that because that's also going to have my my use CM Griffin's string parrot. I don't know what low zero is. Low zero touch. Probably just low touch with a finger snafu. Yeah, if I do that, then you're gonna see pretty much all of my what are these called? Gooses. All of my gooses. Mod tools and private messages and no, probably not private messages because those come epic buttons is what they're called. Anyway, we'll try it. We'll just go Twitch TV 11D. What? Do pop out. Pop out. That's not where you do pop out. You do pop out from sprockets. Pop out. Link. New browser source. Dukasoft pinned an experimental feature called pinning. I saw Nick on Layla's channel earlier. He pinned a link to her YouTube because she will be moving to YouTube. By the way, if you guys don't know Layla codes it, she's very cool. She's she's fun. She's energetic. So if you kind of get tired of my low energy, then Layla codes it will wake you up. But she's moving from Twitch to YouTube, so I don't know if that's a showstopper for you or not. Let's do Twitch chat. You are this. I'm gonna have to size it appropriately. Look, it's Twitch chat. Okay, I want it to be the very best, like no one ever was. I can't set scroll size though. I can't set scroll size. Twitch chat is Slack now? What? So live coding is saying stream parrot filters stuff. I will say showing the actual chat window is probably fine. Too. I mean, what I could do is have my bot window, I guess, and I can just I can do the thing I wanted to do with my bot anyway, which is have the web application just tap into the running service that's in the background, which it's not connected again for some reason. I said leave. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna restart it. Control C. Okay, so essentially what I'm planning on doing is having my bot just have a whole bunch of UI portions that I can plug and play. So if I'm already connected, and it errored. It errored. Is it because it's still running somewhere? Unable to configure HTTPS endpoint, no certificate was specified. Contact the developer. Well, oh, it's probably because I reinstalled, or not reinstalled, but I installed .NET 7 directly. .NET 7 CLI. There's a chat view component? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you for finishing my thought. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I want a chat view component. I want the custom event thing. Custom redemptions. I want my custom redemptions to do stuff. Some of them might involve showing stuff on the screen. Oh, I'm so wording. I word so good. Much very good, yes, is the. Okay, so let's just see what happens if I try this. If I do, honestly, if Primogen can get away with his rambunctious chat, it's fine. I don't know what that means. Twitch chat, change URL. Well, thanks, Twitch. Now I know what 160p looks like. Am I breaking your Twitch? Interact. Where it says it's connected to Signal R Hub. I need the other thing though. Where is my whatever. The only thing that I wanted, so yeah. This thing here is intended for my the thing that I just said I want to do with my Twitch bot, which is to have it modularized where I can open different browser windows and they can each handle a different part of Twitch. So if I want to adjust my Twitch chat echoing, then I would select only echo chat. But if I also wanted it to do the responses, to be the bot that responds to commands, then it could do that. If it shows reward redemptions, then it's that. If it's the thing that I'm planning on implementing for doing AR with the camera, then it's going to be that. Screen modification for doing anything with the actual Twitch window, or not Twitch window, but what you guys actually see, not just the camera. If it's supposed to do sound alerts, if it's supposed to be the moderator, and if it's any type of game. So I have it all set up. How am I going to run the bot when it's done? Locally. It will always be running locally because lazy. I don't want to pay for having this hosted somewhere. So there'll be one process on my computer that will be doing all of everything that you could possibly do with Twitch. Then each of my clients will subscribe to Signal R and receive events. And if it's an event that is handled by one of these responsibilities, then it'll do something with it. So each browser source is just going to handle the things that it has responsibility for. With my one primary connector. But yeah, I think right now the easiest thing to do is just to go back to using the popped out chat init. I just wanted to say init. All right. So what I want to do then is I won't be able to figure out the size that way. Maybe we can figure out the size like this. This is terrible. This is not how you should do things. All right. I want the width to be no bigger than 612, 215 pixels, waxels. Let's do 220. 220 waxels. And the height could probably go to here since I'm going to chop off this bottom and the top. So 220 wexels and 650. He's such a cheater. Rich chat. M pasta. Size 220 by 650. No, we can go a little bit wider. Let me, do this. Maybe this. Okay. And maybe just a little bit wider. And this needs to go behind Discord voice overlay, right? Which I haven't even been in Discord. Whoops. Gomenasai. 70? Nope. Wrong thing. 40. Okay. And now you guys stop chatting. So who knows if it's going to work the way that we're hoping it will. I really could. Well, yeah, I don't know. 220 was a bit much. I mean, 240, 230. Okay. I could go, hey, a Dukasoft chat. I could go like that, and we can put a new group. Isn't this just the funnest? Called Twitch stuff. Because I can't call it Twitch chat since there's already a thing called Twitch chat. Twitch stuff. And what this is going to has in it is another one. My brain just blanked. I need an image or a color or a something. Color source. Let's just make it dark. And we're going to use the same color as. Does this thing have a color picker that I can take outside? No. So you know what we use for our color picker? We use Power Toys. Does Power Toys have a color picker? I forget what the keyboard shortcut is for it. So I need to go into it. There it is. Windows Shift C. Windows Shift C. And that gives us this color. How do I confirm? Oh, that just gives me the color. Now I copy the hex clause, paste the hex. Dark mode on. Dude, this is really hard to get right. I'm actually going to move it behind the screen. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, then I don't have to be perfect when I do this. I just moved the Discord voice overlay. Come on, kid. Get yourself together. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it? Okay, and then we'll put this one on top of that. And final thing that I'm gonna do is add some text that says chatto. Not big enough. Well, it needs to be bigger. Yeah, I still think that I will want this somewhere else because of the Discord overlay when we start using that. But I can move that later, right? Save the scene. I love it. Okay. All right. You win. So we'll leave it at that. And then we'll make it pretty eventually, right? I doubt it. So I'll do that. And then we'll have some cool extra stuff around it. at some point in time. But yeah, that's going to be it for my time for now. I need to head off because I have a training that I'm going to be attending. Whew, what a day. And then I also have to finish up my actual project. Oh, it was successful. My build was successful. My PR has been approved, and I am now going to merge these changes before they change their minds. So you're going to see that happen as soon as I make sure that I am on the right PR. Merge. Confirm merge. Awesome. And yeah, like I said, the weird thing is that even though I had my the pipeline run for this merge, for this PR, because I merged it, it just kicked off another pipeline that's going to do exactly the same thing that it just did. Like exactly that. So much fun. Okay, anyway, that's it. Let's go to the screen down here. So thank you all for being here. I know that it wasn't much of a community day. I tried to talk with you. At least we got to look at one thing, which was the not Mud Blazor in general, but the styling SVGs, and I gave some information on that. That seemed a little bit helpful. So I hope you're able to enjoy messing with that. Gave a little bit of information about using CSS variables, and yeah, I haven't been doing this lately because, as you know, I've been really swamped, but I am going to go ahead and raid out to someone because they are online. We haven't seen them for a while. And they're doing a fundraiser charity event thing. So lots of fun. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it is Defines. Haven't seen him, her for a long, long time. And so taking this opportunity to hang out on his stream. It's going to be good times. So I don't have a raid message. You can, oh no, almost there. You can almost set that up yourself. Just need to be able to do more stuff with the bot. But yeah, if you feel like hanging out with us, to head over to Defines' raid or stream, then hang out. Raid's gonna happen in a short while. I'll probably push the raid button before the timer runs out. But I will be back again. I plan on being back again for Monday and Wednesday of next week. Friday's gonna be questionable. Both Thursday and Friday are holidays. So I can't guarantee next Friday. I also can't guarantee any of the days until after we do the release and any emergency fixes after those releases. I should remember to post this to YouTube. It'll show up around 24 hours after the end of the stream. And yeah, feel free to hang out in our Discord where I try to be responsive and help out where I can. But if I don't, we have tons of other amazing people in there that are super helpful, super nice, and highly opinionated, which again, I like. But that's going to be it for me. I'll see you all in a while. Bit. Get going. Ciao.